As a respected Imam, I fell into darkness and was met with death's staggering truths, moments that shattered everything I believed. In that abyss, I unearthed a chilling warning that reshapes our understanding of existence and purpose. Discover the insights that could alter your path, urging you to confront the shadows looming ahead. The memory of that day is forever etched in my mind. One moment, I was planning what to prepare for dinner. The next, I was enveloped in darkness, everything going silent. It was as if the entire world had been muted. The familiar sounds of my home fading away into an eerily quiet void. I remember thinking how absurd it felt, as if I had stepped into a surreal nightmare, only to realize that I was the one, in fact, living it. Lying flat on the floor, I could hear the faint sound of my heart flatlining, a sound I couldn't reconcile with my reality. It was April 21st, 2024, at 4:15 in the afternoon, and I was clinically dead. The idea of being dead felt distant, almost like a story I had read, not something that could possibly be happening to me at that very moment. There was a heavy weight pressing on my chest, yet I felt strangely calm as my breath began to slow. Then, in that crucial moment, I experienced a strange detachment. Like a spectator in some unimaginable play, I opened my eyes, and suddenly I was above my body, watching paramedics rush in, panic spreading across their faces. I felt a sense of helplessness wash over me. I wanted to scream, to reach out, and tell them I was still here, but there was no sound, no connection to my physical self. Instead, I was frozen in this out-of-body experience, witnessing my own collapse, as if it were a scene from a movie. The sterile smell of the room, mixed with the urgency of their voices, faded into the background, my focus shifting away from the chaos below. In that darkness and confusion, I glimpsed a flicker of light, a promise of understanding beyond this life. It beckoned me, vibrant and inexplicably warm. I felt a magnetic pull, drawing me closer to something profound, something I couldn't quite grasp, yet I intuitively knew it was a significant moment. There was a comfort in that light, and I felt an insatiable curiosity urging me to learn more, to lean into this strange transition rather than resist it. As I floated in that captivating light, I felt my fears begin to dissipate, each worry melting away like snow under the gentle warmth of the sun. It was an overwhelming sense of peace, a balm over my once tormented soul. The beings around me shimmered with a radiant glow, their presence soothing and nurturing, almost like I had come home after a long journey. In that moment, I knew I was in a place beyond judgment, a realm where love and understanding reigned supreme. The environment around me defied description. Colors danced and swirled, each hue more vivid than anything I had ever witnessed on Earth. It was as if they were performing a joyous celebration, just for me, painting the air with warmth and serenity. Accompanying this visual feast were melodies that wrapped around me like a hug, filling my entire being with a sense of belonging. A sensation so profound, it was almost overwhelming. I had never imagined sound could hold such beauty, such depth, and in this realm, it became an integral part of my very existence. Amidst this wondrous landscape, one being approached me. Their appearance was ever-shifting, embodying the essence of love and wisdom. When they turned to me, their voice, which radiated warmth yet held an undeniable authority, resonated deep within my heart. "You have come here for a reason, Rahman," they said gently, yet I could feel the weight of their words. "You must remember this." Those few words hung in the air, and suddenly the memories of my life rushed back to the forefront of my mind. The choices I had made, the paths I had forged, and how each moment had led me to this surreal encounter. It was an invitation, a reminder of my purpose, and for the first time, I truly understood the significance of my existence. What followed was more than just an experience. It was a revelation that would rewrite everything I understood about humanity, morality, and our collective fate. I sensed that the lessons I would glean here would not only reshape my understanding of life, but would also serve as a guiding light for others if I could only remember and share them. Amidst the light and guidance that enveloped me, a sudden shift occurred. A dark vision unfolded before my eyes. It felt as if The very fabric of reality was trembling, revealing a future that was alarmingly stark. I could see glimpses of chaos and confusion, cascading like waves across a parched landscape. At the center of it all stood a figure, a chilling presence that I recognized as the Antichrist, the Dajjal. My heart raced, caught in a whirlwind of dread and disbelief, as the implications of what I was witnessing began to settle in. Images surged forth, chaotic scenes of unrest, flickering in rapid succession. I saw people torn by divisions, their faces twisted in fear and despair. The normalization of deception struck deep. It was as if the truth had been shrouded in thick fog, manipulated by sinister forces aiming to confuse and control. My mind grappled with the enormity of it all. As I watched these visions play out, the weight of the year 2025 loomed large, casting a shadow over the lives of those still in the dark. In that moment, an overwhelming sense of urgency gripped me. I learned of emerging technologies, tools that, while seemingly harmless, would strip away our humanity. I envisioned society blindly, following false leaders, lured by promises that echoed like sirens, all while the real dangers lurked just beyond our perception. The world I witnessed was on the brink of destruction, teetering as if caught in the grip of an unseen hand, poised to unleash turmoil on an unsuspecting populace. The emotional turbulence within me was visceral, a mixture of profound sadness and a desperate need to intervene. I could feel the responsibility of this knowledge weighing heavily on my soul. With these images still fresh in my mind, the call to return to my community resonated like an urgent drumbeat in my heart. There was a vital message that needed sharing, one that could potentially steer us away from the precipice we were facing. It was imperative that I act swiftly, before it was too late to ignite the awareness that might awaken others to the threatening storm approaching our shores. Upon returning to life, I felt an overwhelming responsibility. The divine truths revealed to me were not just for my own understanding. They were meant to prepare humanity for what lies ahead. Each moment spent in that vibrant realm brought an acute awareness of the fragility of our existence and the choices we make. I found myself in a new light, determined to share the insights I had received, even if doing so felt daunting. I re-evaluated my ministry, recognizing that I could no longer stay silent. The fear of disbelief or rejection by my peers loomed large, but I knew I had to speak out. It felt like a lonely battle at times, one that estranged me from those I once considered allies. Yet, in my heart, I understood that the urgency of my message outweighed the risk of isolation. I needed to convey what I had witnessed, to awaken others before it was too late. I urge you to reflect on the path we are on, to unite across different faiths as we face the chaos that looms before 2025. We must remain vigilant, discerning the truths hidden within the noise, for it is all too easy to be swept away by deception. Our strength lies in our unity, in rising above our divisions to confront the challenges ahead. Remember, each of our actions ripples into eternity, shaping not just our own fate, but the future of humanity as a whole. It is a heavy burden, yet it is also liberating. We have the power to make choices that resonate long after we are gone, choices that can illuminate the way for others and guide them toward a brighter future. As I reflect on my own transformation, I am profoundly grateful for the insights I have gained. They have revolutionized not just my understanding, but my approach to life and ministry. I hope you will carry this message forward within your own circles. If my experience resonated with you, please subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and join me as we embrace this journey of understanding together. Thank you for listening, and may peace be with you.